and Jeff's live streams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Baker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Botting drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
Depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about the three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Welcome into Fondy as the Fond du Lac Cardinals begin their Badgerland Conference trek, where you see the last score of that last game as the Ledgers took down the Highlanders 5-0. We're going to get that dashboard and that screen changed for you guys as the Waupun Warriors come here to take on the Fond du Lac Cardinals. This is going to be a great game tonight. Going to be fun to watch. These teams played earlier in the season. It was 5-1. Both teams are incredibly different hockey teams than what they were back then. Going to talk about this Waupun team right away because we got to get rolling in this pregame show, and the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. I'm going to go back to that main screen, actually, and get this URL changed out for myself. Yeah, they're saying if they lost their cell phone, please report to the concession stand. It's not mine. Mine, I don't know where it is. It's long gone. We're at that point of the day where I don't know where my cell phone is. I lost it a while ago. I think I lost it at work. Pretty sure I threw it in a dumpster. That's a good spot for it. But nonetheless, the Warriors come into this one 9-9 so far this season. They're the 5th seed in the Badgerland, 2-4 in the Badgerland Conference so far in the season, coached by Nick Tank. They average 2.72 goals a game. They give up 3.22. They score at a 16.7% on their power play. An 83% penalty kill, though. Players to watch for them. Leading them in points so far this season is Camden Flegner with 14 points. 12 points coming from Owen Paul, and 12 points from Colton Postotnik. Postotnik and Flegner are very good players to watch. Postotnik is a young player, a sophomore. Chase Beam, the defenseman, is a physical player. He's got 11 points in 14 games. Camden Flegner leads them in goals with 12 goals so far this season. And in assists, it's 8 coming from Derek Pribanow, the defenseman. In net, you'll see Benton Nagel. He's played 16 games for Waupun this season. He's got a 322 goals against and a 905. He leads all goaltenders in the Badgerland Conference with insane percentage with a 905. He's 7-9 overall this season. This Warriors team is a very physical team, and a team that, and you'll hear Coach Nick Tank talk about this in just a little bit, struggles on this ice, playing on this big rink because they play in such a small rink in Waupun. We'll see if they can figure that out tonight on this Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. The Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile interview. Fondy Family Dental, Dr. Chad and his team will make you smile before, after, and yes, even during your appointment. We're going to run a quick little ad break. We'll send it over to that interview with Coach Nick Tank right now.
The Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer
dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Back here on the Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile interview here. Back here with Coach Nick Tank on the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show. Coach, been a while. Haven't seen a ton of Waupun hockey this year. It's been mostly Jeff's job, but welcome back to the pregame show.
Yeah, thanks for having me again, Justin.
Coach, you've been relatively in this last 10 games for you guys. You've seen more Division II opponents, but guys have had a pretty good stretch. You've won 7-3 in your last 10 games. Had a little 4-game winning streak, won a couple in a row before you head into the Badgerland tournament. What's that doing for the confidence of the guys?
Yeah, it's always good to get some wins under the belt, and it built some team camaraderie. So right now I'd say the locker room's pretty positive. The guys are pretty fired up. they're especially pumped up for this rematch game. You know, we had Fond du Lac at the start of the season, and you know, it kind of didn't go our way, as you can see when you're looking at the stats online. But you know, it's a time for us to get a little redemption, so the guys are fired up about it.
Coach, you know, it's funny. I had a conversation with Coach Sarrazin earlier, and he kind of said the same thing. He said, you know, that game feels like light years ago, and everybody gets better throughout the season. I don't want, for your guys, you know, the point where they're getting better and getting better and getting better, that confidence level of the last, you know, 7, 8 games for you guys coming into this one against Fondy, obviously a rivalry matchup and a place where Waupun has struggled to play in the past 15 to 20 years has been at that rink. You think that energy level will help them out a little bit?
Yeah, you know, it's a tournament game, so how could you not be fired up for it? And like you said, it's a rivalry game. It's against Fond du Lac. They got to play spoiler at our rink. We get to go there to try and do the same. So, you know, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna play our style of hockey. We're gonna have to do that. You know, the boys know kind of what the expectation is going into every game. And if we can meet those expectations, you know, I think we can play with a lot of teams, but it's a matter of doing it.
What's the big message for the guys? You know, obviously, I always say when a team for Waupun plays on the small rink, and it is tight in Waupun, the neutral zone's tight. It's a different style than when you come to the blue line in Fond du Lac. What's the message to the guys? Is it the Lidstrom lines not getting outside the dots for your defensemen, or is there some other stuff involved?
Yeah, well, it's always dot battles and then good angles, you know, playing pucks off the wall. Everything's just a little bit different. You got a little more space, so it's being aware of your gaps and things like that, really. It'll be a little bit, you know, there's always a little bit of an adjust because we're practicing on a different size rink all the time. But at the end of the day, both teams are playing on it. We got to skate well. And I know if we're going to be competitive in any game, we got to skate well, we got to win puck races, and we got to be physical. That's the message. We want to try and outmuscle them to the puck. I think we have the team to do that, but it's just a matter of getting on top of those pucks.
Coach, at this time of the year, special teams is very key. Obviously, an 18.7% power play, just under 83% on the penalty kill. I know that most of the coaches would say they want their power play numbers to be higher than that, but the penalty kill seems pretty good so far.
Yeah, I've been pretty proud with our PK all year. Those guys work hard. You know, that's it's unsung heroes right there. You're going out there, you're getting in passing lanes, getting in shooting lanes. You don't get a lot of the same maybe positivity that you get when you score the power play goal. You know, defending's a little less glamorous, but those guys work hard out there, and you know, we're Waupun, so it's the same guys that are going on the PK are going on the power play. And you know, the power play for us has been a struggle this season, but it's coming together. You know, if we look 10 games ago, we were probably under 10%. So we've almost doubled that productivity, shifting things around. So it's just starting to come together. I think we've been over 33% in the past couple of games. So we're working on continuing with that success. And, you know, we got to kill them off. Like I just said, our style, if we're going to be successful, we got to play physical. And when you do so, you take penalties and you got to be able to kill them off. So our guys know that.
Coach, emotions ride high in the Badgerland tournament. You know, it's that everybody, for your seniors and, you know, your just leadership group in general, this is a big one. I mean, whether it's against Fondy or not, it's always exciting at this time of the year because this is a good way to ramp up for that playoffs.
Oh, for sure. Definitely. You know, this is your first taste of what playoff hockey is going to be like. And, you know, like you said, for your seniors especially, they know it's their last chance to go out there and compete in this tournament. So I think there's just a little bit of extra emphasis for them to come out and give it their best. But at the end of the day, we got to play within ourselves. And the goal is just win your shifts.
How's the health of the team, Coach?
Oh, we're doing pretty good. So far, so good. You know, we had a couple of things earlier in the year, but like you said, we're kind of rolling right now. So
That's big. That's big at this time of the year to make sure you're, you know, whether it's the sicknesses that run through and, you know, the mid to late or mid January, late January, kind of leading right into this time of the Badgerland tournaments to be healthy and at full bear going into the Badgerland. It just, even the playoffs in general is key.
yeah, definitely. And you know, like you said, you can only control what you can control. So right now, the message is just, you know, be smart, make good choices, and try and stay healthy.
What are your 3 biggest keys for the guys tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think like we said before, I think we got to come out. We got to have our feet moving. I'd like to get a good start. We got to win puck races, getting over top of the puck, skating through pucks, winning the physical battle. And then lastly, we got to win the blue line battles, get the pucks out of the zone and get them in deep into their zone. And if we can get a forecheck going, I like our chances.
Coach, anything else you'd like to add?
No, just I hope whoever can make it out to the Badgerland tournament will be at the blue line. It's always a great event. Those guys always do a great job hosting. And if you can't make it, tune in to Radio Plus, Jeff's live stream, because you guys do a phenomenal job as well.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I feel Jeff will love to hear that as well. I know he does. He does a better job than I do half the time when it comes to Waupun hockey.
You guys all do great.
He's easier for me to remember the names from the kids that I know, But,
yeah, for sure.
Coach, I want to thank you for joining us and all the support Waupun has had for us, and whether it's Jeff's live streams and just in general for covering all your guys' hockey games throughout the season. A big one coming up tonight as they take on the Cardinals of Fond du Lac. Back after these messages.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Just like a great team, National Exchange Bank and Trust knows that success is built on strong relationships and trust. Since 1933, the bank has been locally owned and focused on serving the needs of our community so that our friends and neighbors can live the life they want. Let National Exchange Bank and Trust be your financial teammate for life, because when it comes to your financial goals, we're here to help you stay ahead of the game. Visit nebat.com to learn more.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit WarnerHarmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
At Silica, we've built a reputation for selling the best appliances and servicing everything we sell. Standing by our customers is what makes us grow, and with 3 locations, our service area covers a huge part of the state. That's why when you see our thousands of online reviews, these are the words you most commonly see. Great service after the sale. That keeps us moving ahead for over 100 years. You won't get that with the big box stores. See for yourself why your neighbors say it's Silica for your home.
Back here in the Integrity Saw and Tool pregame show, going to talk about the Fond du Lac Cardinals at 7-12 overall this season. They got the number 4 seed in the Badgerland Conference at 2-4. Head coach Ryan Sarrazin. They scored two goals and 0.5 of a goal throughout the season, so they're 2.05 goals per game and a 3.21 goals against per game. 17% power play with a 76% penalty kill. Eli Czar leads them in points with 13 points so far this season. Peyton Umentum with 12 points and Parker Zebel with 9 points, 9 goals. He leads them in goals so far this season. Colin Gamble has been fantastic this season. 301, 19 games played, and 899 save percentage. 7-12 so far. Him and him and Benton Nagel really they compare well with each other. It should be a good goaltending matchup tonight. 5-1 the last time these two teams met. The Cardinals won at Waupun for the Cowan Cup. It was one of those games where, you're going to hear Coach Ryan Saracen talk about the fact that game felt like ages ago. It was the first game of the season for both teams back all the way on November 24th. So it has been, or 25th, whatever it was. It has been a long time since that game has happened, and these two teams are at two different points in their season. Waupun has been red hot as of late. The Cardinals have been struggling as of late. Waupun in their last 10 games are 7-3. They went on a 4-game winning streak and now on a 2-game little mini winning streak right now, trying to win 3 in a row and move on to the semifinals of the Badgerland Conference Tournament. This Cardinals team went up to Baldwin Woodville and Eau Claire last week, and they lost 4-2 in a good game they played against Baldwin Woodfield, and they got trounced 8-2 by Eau Claire North, and that was due also to a 5-minute major that was taken in that game. A physical style game between that northern style hockey you see up there, whether in Eau Claire, Baldwin, Woodville, more physical style of hockey once you get that far north, and that's how they play. So, getting them ready for the playoffs. We're going to take another quick break. We'll come back with the interview with Coach Ryan Saracen. Actually, we're going to go right to the interview with Ryan Saracen right now.
Welcome back to the Fondy Family Dental Coach's Smile interview. Back here with Coach Ryan Saracen. Coach, been a little bit. Welcome back to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Coach, I think the last time we had talked was before Appleton United at home. So you got a couple games or 4 games in between there. You guys went 1-3. Let's start with that McFarland game you guys had the Saturday the 24th.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they're a good, fast team. They came in and kind of took it to us. We hung around. I mean, it was a closer game than 5-1. I think it was 2-2 to nothing. Actually, we had a 2-1 in the third period, but they skate well, and I thought we were a step behind most of the night. But again, I all credit to their team speed, and so came out of that one was a little disappointed, but yeah. So the Appleton game I thought we played all right. A little slow start, and I thought we came around and did what we had to do, and then we took a trip just recently up northwestern Wisconsin.
And you went to Baldwin, Woodville, and Eau Claire, and obviously we had a chat, before about that. I mean, different style of hockey up there than what you guys normally see. What a team that comes in like Waupun that tends to play with a more physical style like those two teams.
Yeah, it definitely was a different feel. I mean, you could tell they wanted to assert themselves physically, and again, it's a tough challenge. You ride bus all day, get up there, but we were definitely a step behind. We did rise up. They went up, in the first game they went up 2-0. We tied it, pushed back and tied it right away. Then the game was pretty much tied 2-2 in a real physical game the whole way until they got two power play goals late, and in the third, and were able to pull away. But the other guys responded well physically in a kind of a wild building and small town environment on the road with adversity, and I thought we played well, but again, kind of just slipped on late 4-on-3 goal they had, kind of pull away. So, and then the second game in Eau Claire, again, I thought we played. They scored right away. We tied at 1-1. It was 1-1 into the second, and we took a costly 5-minute major. 5-minute major penalty that I think they scored 2 or 3 times on. Now it's 4-1, and I could see our heads drop a little bit and see that adversity on the road, and it ended up 8-2. But it's not a great finish there, but we did get to see that physical style and adversity, so I guess we'll take it from there.
A Waupun team you guys saw early in the season, actually the first game of the season, back all the way in November already. You beat them 5-1. Waupun was missing a key player at that time, but, Coach, how do you make sure your guys don't stay complacent taking on a team that you beat pretty handedly earlier in the season?
Yeah, I mean, that might as well have been 5 years ago. I mean, when you look at it, it's all teams get better as the year goes on. You mentioned other circumstances, players missing, this and that. So I know one thing, we won't take any win in the first game of the season for granted. So I hope our guys don't, and we'll be talking about it before the game and on the build up to the game.
Coach, a rivalry matchup between you and Waupun, and went to the Cowan Cup earlier, but now you're in this Badgerland tournament, getting yourself ready for playoff time, and this atmosphere, the style of game really ramps up for this. What message to the guys you have for them to keep them emotions kind of level in this, playoff style hockey game?
Yeah, I mean, you said it right on. Level is key. I mean, you got to use that emotion, and we're all building to the playoffs. So we want to play well, but we have to play disciplined and stay within our systems, particularly, like you said, conference rivalry game, just down the road rivalry game. So, yeah, you'll definitely be getting that message. Need to keep our heads about us and just kind of keep our even keel and work our systems and work with our game plan, what we set up, and continue to push forward. Keep those emotions under control.
What are a couple big keys going into tonight's game against Waupun?
Yeah, we just mentioned controlling the emotions. I think we want to win the special teams battle. When that comes off of that, hopefully discipline. And if we are disciplined and we're spending time on the power play, that's when you can make a team play or pay. So I think keeping that discipline in our favor, using the ice here to our advantage on rink A, and just capitalizing on the special teams and playing hard in that rivalry game, I think will be the keys.
Coach, you talked about the last time we talked in Appleton United game, how you guys worked on using the bigger ice. I thought you used it really well against Appleton United, and a Waupun team that tends to come into Fond du Lac and struggle playing on the big ice. That has to be, you said there's a reason that's a big key for you guys.
Yeah, it is. I think again, we always go there, and we're always the same. We're the opposite. We're like a fish out of water because we're on the small rink, and we know it's gonna be physical, and so we try to practice on rink B and get ready for it, but you never can. And so yeah, we've been talking about that. I always joke with the guys. I said they need to play pool more and get these get the banks and angles, or maybe geometry class. I don't know, but we got to use those open spaces, put it in open spaces, and skate to it on a rink that's 200 by 100 square, fully. There's a lot more ice out there to use. So, don't crowd inside the dots, get out, spread it out, and move it. So we'll see. Sometimes we do it effectively. Sometimes we struggle a little bit, but we've been working on it.
How's the health of the team, Coach?
Good. We did take an injury. Mason Freezy hurt his hand. We're still waiting on verdict there. Most likely will be out. So that was one negative coming out of the trip in that physical first game in Baldwin. So we don't have any word yet. So we're just waiting. But otherwise, we seem to be good. We're done coughing. That's good. And, we've had this thing going through the team where everybody comes in and hacks and whacks. And so it's like I think we're getting over that. So that's good as well.
Coach, I want to thank you for joining us, and hopefully get a chance to chat with you after the game tonight between you and Waupun. The start of the Badgerland Conference Tournament coming up after these messages.
Hey, Devontae.
Let me get a Cantina chicken burrito and a bowl with that seasoned, slow-roasted chicken I like, please.
You have a golf course in your house?
I got a Taco Bell in my house, bro.
Where did it go? Oh, there it is.
Cheaters don't get chicken.
Huh?
Cheaters get no chicken.
I won't give him any.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Welcome back for just about the end of the Integrity Science Tool pregame show. Our keys to the game built by Pino Construction. Turn vision into reality. you heard it from Coach Saracen. He talks about how these teams, they got to get better at putting pucks into spaces and using their speed to be able to get to open spaces. The puck, flipping pucks out, using speed to track it down, stuff like that. And for Waupun, you got to have a fast start. Coach Nick Tank, that's one thing they've struggled with all season long is that first period. Second period has been very good for them. It's that first period. It's been slow. He wants them to come out with a hot start. That's a big thing. And our Bauer Chiropractic Injury Report got Payne C. Shane, Dr. Shane Bauer Waupun, said I talked to Nick. He said they're pretty healthy. Everything's going pretty good so far this season. As for Fondy, they just lost defenseman Mason Freese probably for the rest of the season. He broke his hand in 3 different places. So costly injury for the Cardinals at this time of the season. Freese, a younger defenseman out of Winnebago Lutheran Academy, it's been pretty good for them. He may not be on the stat sheet or on the point sheet every single night, but he does his job, and it doesn't go unrecognized when you're watching a game or something like that. Obviously, players to watch for Waupun consist of Beam as well as Owen Paul, Parker Zickert, Colton Bostotnik, Derek Pribenow, and Fromholtz alongside Flagner. A lot of those guys play together on the same line. Going to take another quick break. We'll come back with the Sargento Cheese starting lineups.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Every customer can be a Signature Home customer. I think that's what Signature Homes does really well, is that we can touch not only the customer who's building for the first time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
AirTech delivers whatever it takes service to take care of you. Bryant and AirTech Heating of Fond du Lac.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving.
Starting lineups for the Waupun Warriors. The Sargento Cheese starting lineup. Sargento is looking for manufacturing superstars, general production machine operators, and ops quality specialists and maintenance pros. General production starting at $26 an hour, plus shift premiums for second and third shifts. Visit careers.sargento for more information. Starting in net for the Waupun Warriors, Benton Nagel. Starting at forward, number 16, Captain Flagner, and number 17, Hunter Fromholtz as well. And forward number 19, Jason Singzai. At defense, the senior number 4, Chase Bean. At defense, number 20, Jacob Kerner. And the Western Waupun Warriors, coached by Nick Tank.
Assistant coach Brent DeMott, Morgan DeMott, and Ryan. And now
for the Fond du Lac Cardinals, we'll see what the Cardinals got rolling for you tonight for their Sargento Cheese starting lineup. In net, Man who's been fantastic for them all season long, Colin Gamble. At forward, they'll go with their top line at center. The 5'11 senior at 1,175 pounds. Peyton Umentum at left wing, a 5'11 senior at 175 pounds. Number 15, Caden Umentum at right wing, a 6'1", 165-pound senior out of Fond du Lac High School. Number 25, Maddox King at D, a 6'1", 175-pound left shot defenseman out of Fond du Lac High School. Number 2, Brady Wayner, a 6'1", 160-pound right shot defenseman from North Fond du Lac High School. Number 3, Eli Czar, the sophomore. We are ready to roll. National anthem coming up. We're going to take a quick break. We'll start. Cardinals, Warriors coming up after these messages.
That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Got pain? See Shane. Dr. Shane Bauer at Bauer Chiropractic. Dr. Bauer can help relieve pain in arthritic knees, reduce or relieve pain from degenerative and herniated lumbar discs in your back. Dr. Bauer's laser treatment relieves pain and inflammation. Works like cortisone without the side effects. Dr. Bauer also offers custom orthotics for proper back posture. Since 1998, this area has trusted the team at
Right Way Home Improvement opening face-off from doors and gutters to roofs and sidings. Right Way Home Improvement has you covered. Kick off your home improvement project today. Contact Right Way Home Improvement for your free estimate. Call 920-929-8999 or visit rightwaybuilt.com. This will be a good one. And two teams that play, I would say, two different styles of hockey. Bondi, they try to be more of that physical style, but Waupun, that is what they're known for. That's how they've always played, and it's going to be a fun one. High School Sports Today on RadioPlusInfo.com is presented by these four Fond du Lac Edward Jones financial advisors: Matt Moses, Jeff Willis, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellisted. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. We're ready to go. Wisconsin Lighting Lab presents to you this part of the game. Draw one back by Peyton Umenta, back to Eli Czar, and we are underway from Fond du Lac. Pass goes all the way down. We'll start with an icing. One thing we did not have a ton of in the last game at all.
They waved quite a few of them off.
Different officiating crew for this one, so we'll see what their willingness is to wave off the icings. Camden Flagler will take the draw again to the blocker side of Colin Gamble against Peyton Umenta. Peyton Umenta is fantastic at faceoff, wins it back cleanly. Puck comes up the wall. They were looking for Caden Umenta. He couldn't handle the hot pass. Chipped in deep by Hunter Fromholtz. Zingheim gives chase. Czar spins away from him, chips it up the wall. Nice job by Flagner to get to the loose puck, chip it back all the way around. It's Brady Wayner for the Cardinals. Chips it up the wall. Maddox King knocks it down, throws it into the neutral zone. Nice neutral zone regroup right here from the Warriors. Zingheim couldn't handle the pass. Here comes Peyton Umenta with speed. Postotnik forces him to the outside. He gains the red, dumps it in deep all the way behind the cage of Benton Nagel. Maddox King, the only one from his line that stays out there. Throws it back to the defenseman, Nick Obernader. Here comes Nick Obernader. Chips it up the wall, looking for Mason King. He gets bumped off the puck by the big Chase Beam. It's Kerner, the Beam. Saucer pass back to Kerner on the backhand. Kerner bumped off the puck by King. He gets it up the wall. Polda chips it up for Postotnik. 2-on-2 with him and Parker Zickert. Nice stick right there from Mason Holmes, who we'll see tonight more of without Mason Freese for this Cardinals team. Backhand pass out in front. Tip just wide. Polda with another chance and another stop for Colin Gamble. Cooper Sobel picks up the pass on the wall. Mason Holmes has got it. Chips it up the wall. Can't get it through Zingzheim. Nice forecheck here for the Warriors so far. It's Mason King with speed. Battles with Zingzheim. And they tie each other up. They battle each other. And Waupun throws it into their own bench. Whistle blows at the 15-19 mark. You can see the physicality is going to ramp up real quick here, Andy.
Yeah, a couple of big hits already. Players trying to use their bodies. It'll be fun hockey to watch tonight.
Draw one back, rimmed all the way around by Reeder. He was looking pass in front. They were looking for Fromholtz to set up the breakout. Killian Murphy out there with Max Tennyson and Archer Weber. It's chipped in deep. Puck comes all the way around, back to Zingzheim. Gets pinned up by Max Tennyson. Nice move right there by Reeder. Here he comes with speed. Reeder throws it cross ice behind the back of Fromholtz, picks it up and dumps it in deep. Flegner will give chase. Czar picks it up behind Colin Gamble. Nice chip pass to Murphy and to the center, Max Tennyson. A good breakout for the Cardinals. Beam steals the neutral ice. Gets to it and dumps it in deep. He didn't get all of it. He fanned on it. He picks it up, brings it in. Tries to chip it around Wayner. Gets it through him. Beam's got a lane in the net. Beam shoots it off the mask of Gamble. Right off the goal line was Chase Beam. He swings all the way around. Throws a saucer pass into the corner for Owen Polda. Polda can't win the race to the loose puck. Wayner rims it around. Kerner steps in for the point, pokes it off of Murphy's stick. They turn it over right to Archer Weber, who gains the red and dumps it in deep. Quick up to Parker Zickert. Zickert throws a cross-ice pass. He was looking for Zingzheim. Nice play by Mason Holmes to get a stick on it. It's Maddox King. It comes back to Holmes. Throws it over to Obernader. Shots now 3-0 in favor of Waupun. Obernader comes down the outside, throws one off the pads of Benton Nagel. First shot of the game. Here comes Postotnik now, bringing it out. Postotnik with speed. Obernader catches him. Nice stop from Gamble. He was way out to challenge that one. Momentum throws a pass right onto the tape of Maddox King. King cuts in the middle of the ice. Looks around, throws a shot. Benton Nagel covers. The rebound was there, but Nagel gets on top of it. 3.5 into this one. Shots 4-2 in favor of Waupun. And Andy, I would say it has been almost all Warriors to start.
Yeah, they're controlling the puck, neutral zone, offensive zone. Just outplaying Fond du Lac so far.
Puck comes up to the point of Eli Czar. Tries to chip it all the way in. He doesn't get it in all the way, but that's one thing you can't really try to do is chip the puck around Czar. He's got a good stick and a great reach. Nice move by Czar. He fires it just high and wide as he danced in after picking off the pass in the neutral zone. Wayner keeps it in at the line. Throws a bouncing puck towards Nagel, who just sticks it away. It's Derek Tribunau now. Puck gets chipped back further into the zone. Cooper Sobel battles with Derek Tribunau. It comes loose to Parker Zubel. Zubel has to chip it up top. Hunter Fromholtz steals and gets it over to Zingzheim. Zingzheim cuts through the middle of the ice, trying to get around Czar. Czar just slowly steers him away to the boards. Shot coming, just tipped wide by Camden Flegner out in front. Parker Zubel gains the red, brings it down the right wing. His line mates go to change. He chips it behind the net for himself. Tribunau drops it back behind the cage for Brock Reeder. Max Tennyson comes to forecheck. He pokes it away from Reeder. Camden Flegner comes in to help out Brock Reeder. It comes in. He chips it up the wall. Zingzheim chips it around his man. Mason Holmes dumps it back in deep behind the net of Benton Nagel. It's Derek Tribunau for the Warriors. Ribbed all the way around for Owen Polda. Polda, pass stolen by Killian Murphy. Gets elevated to that third line tonight. Obernader fires a shot right into the skates of Murphy. It's chipped out by Polda. They're not going to have the juice to go all the way. Mason Holmes is back. 12 minutes to go in this first period. Pass to Obernader. Spins it up the wall for Archer Weber. Beam picks it off in the neutral zone. Beam throws a nice backhand pass right to Postotnik in the neutral zone. Holmes fell down. Postotnik's got some room. Fires a shot into the chest of Gamble, and he will hold on. Colin Gamble has been busy early. Waupun willing to throw a lot of pucks to the net. That's now their sixth shot, might be their fifth, I think. But Waupun has been firing pucks from everywhere. Plegner will take the draw against Peyton Umentum, and 3 for 3 goes Peyton Umentum. That's the third straight draw he has won. Puck ribbed back in deep by Fromholtz. Wainer chips it up the wall, kept in at the line, but it comes out from Peyton Umentum. Caden Umentum gets stepped up on by Kerner. It's chipped in deep by Chase Beam. Czar drops his shoulder, brings it out with speed. Here he comes. Eli Czar down the outside, hounded by Zingzheim. He throws a pass out in front. Nobody was home. Peyton Umentum cycles it back up top for Eli Czar. Czar walks in, shoots one into the chest of Benton Nagel, who holds on.
Yeah, for Fond du Lac, Czars looked like their whole offense so far, coming from the blue line and just skating around Waupun players left and right.
Deb Hoekstra saying, let's go, or go Warriors, let's do this, as well as Chris Gitzel. He's always a fan of the Warriors coming in to watch. Class of 07, watching from Jefferson, Wisconsin. Icing coming on the Cardinals. Face-off coming to the offensive zone. And the glove hand side of Colin Gamble with 10:57 to go in the first period. Shots 5-3 in favor of the Warriors right now. It's the forechecking for the Warriors has been fantastic. They've forced a lot of loose pucks that have kind of just came bouncing all around the zone. Fond du Lac not able to set up their offense or their defensive zone breakouts yet. Haven't been quality. Beam steps in for the point. Chips it back up to where he was. Couldn't get it to Postotnik. He's got it. He cuts out in the middle of the ice. Tried to get through to the slot. Good defensive play from Obernader and Umentum. Postotnik gives it over to Chase Beam, who brings it behind his own net. Throws it right under the stick of Parker Zickert. Couldn't hold on to it, but it comes to Palda, who just chips it in. Owen Palda chips it behind the defense of the Cardinals. Obernader runs over his man. Palda chips it into space. Peter Gilgenbach out there for the first time today for the Cardinals. Might see some of him as well. Maddox King plays it to himself. He cuts all the way across the ice. Cut off well by a nice back check from Brock Reeder. King gets it in deep. It's Derek Pribina who chips it around Caden Umentum. Reeder fires it up the wall. Nice move by Czar at the line. Czar chips it in further. Tries to get it on the goal line. Pass out in front. One-timer, and what a stop from Benton Nagel on Maddox King. Couple nice stops from the goaltender so far, Andy.
Yeah, we had him earlier in the year when they played Springs, and he single-handedly kept Waupun in that game against Springs. So I expect the same kind of effort tonight.
Two very good goaltenders right now between Colin Gamble and the senior Benton Nagel. Nagel just never really got a shot in Waupun. He had Blake Coker in front of him for a long time. And you have a good senior goalie in front of you. You gotta wait your turn, and he finally gets his turn as a senior now. Here comes Flegner, fires one off a stick into the netting. Whistle blows with 9:40 to go. Got a hold of that one. Shots now 4-5. Draw one cleanly back to Zingzheim. He overplayed it, though. Sobel can't chip it out. Good job by the Warriors defense to keep it in the offensive zone. It comes to Parker Zebel, though, on a good play from Wainer. Here's Mason King through the neutral zone. King cuts to the outside, tries to drop his shoulder. Good play from Derek Pribinow. Pribinow bumps Cooper Sobel. Nice pass to Camden Flegner. He throws it cross ice looking for Fromholtz. Went off a stick into Fromholtz's mask. Nice play by Wainer to knock it away. It's dumped in deep by Fromholtz. It's picked up by Czar. Czar finds Zebel on the breakout. Kept in by Kerner at the line and dumped right back in deep. Sobel on the wing in the middle to Max Tennyson. Tennyson turns it over to Parker Zickert. Zickert fires it right into Tennyson. He throws one off the pads of Benton Nagel. Kerner, nice pass looking for Beam. It went off his stick. It didn't matter. It's an ice. Beam tries to win the race, but there is no race because it's high school. 8:14 into this game, and I think maybe one quality opportunity for both teams so far. Gamble made a nice stop on one end, and Benton Nagel made a nice point-blank save on Maddox King just moments ago. Puck comes up to Mason Holmes. Dumps it back in deep looking for Archer Weber. Nice job by Kerner to knock it away. Holmes falls down at the line. Got to realize that. Turned over to Murphy in the middle of the ice. Murphy shoots it. Blocked in front by Kerner. Comes up top. Obernader shoots it into the chest of Benton Nagel, and he holds on. If he sees it, he's going to stop it. I think both these goalies are the same way. We're at a point right now, finally, it finds their way down, shooting the Warriors now 6-5. But both these goalies, if they're seeing it and it's not point blank, they're probably going to make the stop. Draw one of the half wall. Kerner spins away from the forecheck of Maddox King. Puck goes off a stick, comes back into the zone. Bromholtz gets it taken away by King. King cuts in the middle of the ice. Nice job there defensively by Zingzheim to get back into the play. Here comes Chase Beam in the backhand, drops it back for his partner in Jacob Kerner. They go quick up to Fromholtz. Puck was knocked out of the air by Fromholtz. Mason Holmes gets to it, fires it up the wall. Here's Beam. Said it was Fromholtz that picks it off. Kerner almost turned it over. He does. Momentum chips it down to King. Maddox King walks in, throws a backhand saucer pass, bouncing puck. He was looking for Peyton Momentum. 3-on-3 the other way. Comes with Jace Zingzheim. He just flips one behind the cage. The Warriors go for a change. Postotnik already got one. He's going to join the forecheck. Here comes Czar now with speed. Czar got a lane towards the net. Nice move. Ships it. Nice stop there from Benton Nagel with the shoulder. They got Postotnik with a chance the other way. Here he comes. Colton Postotnik down the wing. Postotnik gets taken down, throws a backhander pad save. Colin Gamble. Palda. And Momentum battle. It's poked away by Wayner. It's Parker Zickert in there, tied up by Brady Wayner. Momentum in there with Colton Postotnik. Mason King going to join in. Momentum drops it back to Czar. Czar throws a chip backhander looking for Mason King. King just chips it into the neutral zone. So, over 10 minutes into this period, shot 6-6. Cross-ice pass right onto the tape of Camden Flegner. A lot of space for him. Nice move. Cuts down the outside, shoots it, and scores! Camden Flegner off the stick it in. It's 1-0 Warriors. What a move on the outside from Camden Flegner. He thought he would make a move inside, cuts back outside, rips it off the stick of Colin Gamble, and upstairs, Waupun leads 1-0 on the road in Fond du Lac. Flegner with his 13th of the season so far. There's going to be some assists. It should go to a defenseman who made that pass. I just don't know which one set it up on the breakout. Might even have been Jace Zingzheim that set it up. So at the 10-16 mark, Waupun takes the lead. And here comes Hunter Fromholtz, poked away by Obernader. Whistle blows. So Derek Pribenow picks up his 10th assist of the season. He gets the assist on that one. I knew it was a 9. I didn't know if it was 9 or 19. That's now the 15th point of the season for Camden Flegner. And the 11th point for Derek Pribenow, his 9th assist, his team leading assist. Now 13 goals now for Camden Flegner and just 2 assists. Some would say he's a goal scorer, a prolific goal scorer. Beam tries to tuck one short side, loose in front. Palda gets it knocked away. Gamble's got it pinned up against the post. Gilgenbach clears it away. Beam fires it off the backside of the boards. Picked up by Palda. Palda can't cut it into the line. He drops it back for Beam. They got to reset. Beam throws it over. Right off the bench, it's Zingzheim. Nice play by Max Tennyson. Comes back to Zingzheim, though. Over stick handled it. Him and Obernader battle for it. Obernader sets up the neutral zone regroup and brings it with speed. Nice move by him. He's tripped up. Call coming. Fond du Lac to the power play, and they blow the whistle when Obernader had the puck. I think they're going to say Waupun had enough of a stick on it. It's going to go on Hunter Fromholtz. So with 5:26 to go in this Fond du Lac power play, at 17%, we'll go to work. It was up in the 20s for a little while this season. It's as of recently has started their struggles, and that's not the time of the year for a power play to struggle. Draw one cleanly back. Zebel had a lane to walk in and shoot. He elects to pass it back to Czar. Gives it down to Cade Momentum. They work it to the goal line to Parker Zebel. And Zebel is laid out by Pribenow. What a hit from Derek Pribenow. Czar shoots one off the skates of Camden Flegner. Brock Reeder falls down. Comes up top. Zingheim, Flegner steals. Got him room. Here comes Cam Flegner looking for his second of the game. Flegner walks in onto the forehand of the backhand. Penalty coming. Is it going to be a penalty shot? It might be. We'll see where they point. I'm interested to see what he's going to call. Czar arguing, and I think they're just going to call a penalty. We'll go to 4-on-4. Going to be a hold on Eli Czar, right? It was an argument. There could have been a quality argument for Fond du Lac or for Waupun in terms of a penalty shot. It was close. So 4-on-4 now, and Waupun. That's a way to kill a penalty right there. You just get a rush and you end up getting a power play out of it, or making it 4-on-4, which, for space-wise for you lose. You have no Fromholtz, which does help. Him and Flegner work so well together, but Fond du Lac loses their guy who skates the puck up for them, and Eli Czar. That's a trade-off you'll take any day of the week.
Yeah, Czar's shown it already tonight numerous times where he can take the puck from end to end and create chances.
Kerner hounded by Momentum. He finds Palda now. Palda, just a freshman, has had quite a good year for the Warriors so far. Chips it in on the backhand behind Colin Gamble. It's Brady Wayner with the puck. Wayner, hounded by Owen Palda, tries to get it out. He gets it through Kerner. Wayner brings it up down the left side now. Waupun leads 1-0 on a goal from Camden Flegner at the 10-14 mark, or 10-16 mark. It was assisted by Derek Pribenow. Here comes Postotnik now. Postotnik got room to the outside. Official got in his way. Comes Maddox King, cuts through the middle of the ice. 2-on-2 with him and Parker Zebel. King to the middle of the ice. Nice job by Chase Beam. What a stick from him, and a good back check as well from Postotnik. Chase Zingheim tries to chip it up the wall. They flip in the middle of the ice. Zebel picks it off. Looks around, throws a pass for Holmes. They got Chase Beam, but a good play by Holmes to at least get a stick on it because Beam was all alone. Kerner finds Beam. Waupun will have a short 30-some-odd second power play, 34-second power play. Puck comes up the wall. Here's Fromholtz now. Fromholtz cuts through the middle of the ice, 3-on-3 rush. Fromholtz drops his shoulder, has it on the back end, gives it down to Flegner now. Flegner up top, right onto the stick of his oncoming defenseman, Pribenow. Pribenow behind the net, looks around. They set a play. They drop the Chase Beam. Beam comes out on the goal line. Puck comes out in front. One-timer blocked in front. Nice block by Mason Holmes. I don't think Colin Gamble was going to get back to that post in time. Czar's penalty is over. 2:50 to go in the first. Waupun leads 1-0. Zingheim up top. Nice catch by Pribenow. Dumps it into the backhand. Comes down to Fromholtz. Fromholtz throws one off the outside of the cage. Momentum pokes it back to himself. Here comes Peyton Momentum. Chips it to Mason Holmes. Nice play and a forecheck by Fromholtz, but Peyton Momentum steals. He comes the other way with speed and a 1-on-4. Momentum walks in. Shot was blocked by Brock Reeder. It's Derek Pribenow with 2:20 to go in the period. It's a quick up right onto the tape. Chase Zingheim's got space. Zingheim walks in, shoots it. Blocker save by Colin Gamble. That's a big-time save by Colin Gamble. Obernader slices through the neutral zone. He's got a room to walk in. He shoots it off a stick and off the glass. 2 minutes to go in this period. It has been an entertaining last 3 or 4 minutes in this one. It's Parker Zebel. Poked away by Jacob Kerner. He rims it around. It's picked up by Reeder Gilgenbach now. Drops it below the goal line to Cooper Sobel. Sobel passing to the tape of Mason King. Shot was blocked in front. Shot goes in. Clearing attempt goes off of Gilgenbach. Parker Zickert gives chase now. 1:35 to go in this first period. There's been a lot of back and forth action so far. It's Kerner right onto the tape of Beam. Beam's got some space here. He comes with speed through the middle of the ice. Chase Beam shoots, blocked by Obernader. Loose puck. Flegner shoots it into the chest of Colin Gamble, and he holds on. That's right there, Colin Gamble out challenging. Makes it easier for him to cut down the angle and make that save from so far out, reacting after that block shot. Flegner wins the draw back, but it's poked forward by Umentum, looking for himself in some space. He'll pick it up as Kerner made a great play. Pass comes to Maddox King, and he's hammered in the middle of the ice. That's one thing you got to watch out for when Four's on the ice. You better keep your head up because he's looking for a big one all the time. Not much you can do there if you're Maddox King. You just got to make sure you're paying attention to where you're at and where Four is. Loose puck comes to Camden Flegner. He stops up just outside the blue line. The puck comes into the stands with 41.6 to go. This has been a good first period so far for both teams, I would say. I mean, yes, if you're down with Fonty fan, no, I'm down 1-0. It's not been a good period. No, you've had your spurts. Both teams have had their spurts in this first period, while Waupun just capitalized on their opportunity. Fonty's had a couple of them that Benton Nagel's made some good saves on. Obernader slides it over to Czar. 35 seconds to go in the period. They find Maddox King. Stepped up on, throws one through the skates of Brock Reeder. Nice play by Pribenow at the line there. Sparker Zickert drops it back for Brock Reeder. Nice play by Caden Umentum. Colton Postotnik, the center, joins in defensively. 20 seconds to go in the period. Got Obernader wide open up top. Walks in, shoots it just wide of the glove hand of Benton Nagel. Puck goes into the stands with 12.8 to go in this period. Faceoff comes to the glove hand side of Benton Nagel. It'll be Caden Umentum to take it. The Umentum brothers are fantastic at faceoffs. He'll take it against Camden Flegner. Tied up in the skates. He won it too cleanly. He won it all the way back into his own zone. That should do it for this period. Waupun going to come away with a 1-0 lead on a nice goal from Camden Flegner. Came down that right side, made a nice inside-out move, ripped it off the stick of Colin Gamble, ended up going upstairs. 1-0 after one in this Cowan Cup rivalry rematch.
Bauer Chiropractic. So if you've got pain, see Shane at Bauer Chiropractic.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Bob's Pizza now has its very own dine-in restaurant. Enjoy a family-friendly atmosphere with a cozy dining room, large game room, beautiful full bar, and even coffee next door from Just Love Coffee. With our expanded menu, your party will have no trouble satisfying the whole family. Delicious, legendary pizza for a legendary city. Bob's Pizza on the Avenue.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package. American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Pizza today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
This is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. Moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. We have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac, making your move and storage of goods simple.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 68 North Main Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 201 South Mars Street. Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. And Matt Helmer, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate, they work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether. But one visit to the caring professionals at Fondy Family Dental will change the way you think about the dentist. They provide quality family dental services to all ages in a happy, honest, and efficient manner that teaches and involves you on your custom plan. If you don't have insurance, ask about their new membership plan that can save you money. Call or schedule online.
Holiday Automotive Intermission Report. Holiday Automotive, worth the trip. This part of the game that will be coming up here in the second period, brought to you by Michaels Corporation. For right now, we in this game, the shots are 9-6, 8 saves in that first period for Colin Gamble. 6 of 6 went Benton Nagel. But this Waupun team, they look like a different team than what I've seen throughout the season. But they're red hot. I mean, they've won 7 out of their last 10. They've been playing great hockey. And Coach Nick Tank, you heard him talk about it before the game, a little bit of confidence rolling in through their guys. They get a goal at the 10-16 mark. Not the 6:44 mark like they said down there, the 10:16 mark of elapsed time of that first period coming from Camden Flegner, who did a great individual effort down that right wing wall. Made a nice move to the inside, cut back to the outside, ripped it far side, went off the stick of Colin Gamble, and upstairs, assist going to Derek Pribenow, his team leading 9th assist of the season, 11th point. 13th goal of the season for Camden Flegner, his team leading 13th goal and 15th point as well. This has been a fun first period to watch. The physicality, man, it was visible out there, Andy.
It was one huge hit by Beam, center of the ice, King bringing the puck in and just kept his head down. And like you said, when Four's on the ice, you have to know where he is at all times. Keep your head up, keep your head on a swivel.
Can't have the blinders. Right. There's no blinders. You got to make sure you're looking. And there was another big hit on the penalty kill by Derek Pribenow behind the net as well. Waupun flexing their muscles and physicality early here against this Fondy team. And Andy, if we're going to take a look at what we think a key is for Fondy in this next period, you got to find a way to punch back. You got to have a big hit or something to get this crowd into it,
get
or
the
something.
Crowd into it, get your team, something. Yeah.
It just seems they're kind of flat. I mean, it doesn't. I don't think they're necessarily playing bad, but the energy level is flat.
Yeah, Waupun seems much more into it, much more interested. Yeah, you're right.
So there's a physicality. The physicality can really bring somebody into the game, and it's working for Waupun right now. Fondy got to find a way to get something rolling, and later in the portion of the period, their offense was getting some cycling going. The forecheck was good. They're moving the puck well. Just Benton Nagel played really well, made some nice saves to start this first period. We head to the second period, brought to you by the Michaels Corporation. Back after these messages.
Today at FondyFamilyDental.com.
Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair is ready for your next project, so be sure to talk to Dave and his experienced staff. You know, from air compressors to chainsaws, excavators, lifts, tools, saws, and so much more. Now, do you have your snowblower tuned up and ready for the upcoming winter season? Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair can do it. Check out their expanded rental lineup, too. Mention the words Radio Rental to get a 10% discount on your next rental. You can find them on Ford Drive on the west side of Fond du Lac.
Fond du Lac Equipment Rental and Repair is a proud Echo and Cub Cadet dealer.
Life is full of milestones, big and small. At Fond du Lac Credit Union, we're proud to be a part of your journey. From landing your first job to moving into your dream home, starting a family, or planning for what's next, we make the money part easy so you can focus on what matters most. Whatever stage you're in, we're right there with you. Fond du Lac Credit Union, here for life and every stage along the way. For more information, visit fdlcu.com or stop in today.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Let the daydreams of spring begin. Connect with the Auto Show Sale at Holiday and explore all that's new from Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. Score money-saving offers, get more for your trade, and enjoy Team Holiday's warm and genuine guest care.
We earn the trust of drivers from all over Wisconsin by following through and going the extra mile. It's what we do.
Showtime is go time. Find yours and drive it home today from Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac. It's worth the trip.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
FBS Bank is here to help you achieve your dream of home ownership. For a limited time, we're offering home loans with just $595 closing costs plus title. Whether you're buying a new home or wanting to refinance, our experienced team is here to assist you. Visit our website at fbsbank.com or give us a call at 1-800-242-7880. Our friendly and experienced team will help guide you through the journey with FBS Bank. FBS Bank, banking made personal.
So my name is Dave Hopper, and I've been with Hoppers for 35 years. My parents worked here, I work here, my son works here, my wife works here, so it's family. But I also look at the employees that we have today, and we have two that have over 25 years of employment here with us. So they are family. When we hire somebody new, I don't look at them as just an employee. They're part of.
Second period, once again, brought to you by the Michaels Corporation. Waupun leads 1-0 after a Camden Flagler goal, assisted by Derek Primadano. Heights with Sports Today and RadioPlus.com. It's presented by these four financial advisors from Fond du Lac: Edward Jones, Matt Moses, Robert Bruce, Patrick Elliston, and Jeff Willis. Edward Jones making sense of investing. Underway, puck dumped in deep. 2. The Cardinals. Czar rims it all the way around. Camden Flagler steals it, drops it for Kerner, trips it below the goal line. It picked up by Fromholtz. Fromholtz, nice play by Wayner to stick lift him. This Waupun team had played a very good first period. We'll see how Fond du Lac responds. Stolen in the middle of the ice. Fromholtz taken away from Czar. Turnover on Eli Czar. Chip pass to Maddox King, who got laid out by Chase Beam. Yeah, he doesn't seem like he wants the puck on his stick right now. He knows that four's out there right now. Maddox King hounds Chase Beam, but he reverses the play to Jacob Kerner and gives it right back to Chase Beam now. Beam, cross-ice pass to Owen Palda. Palda got Flagler slicing through the middle of the ice. He finds him. Flagler spins away. Throws the pass out in front, stolen by Mason King. Nice move to dance around Jacob Kerner. A good back check from Zickert. They chip it up to Czar. Czar throws the pass right into the shin pads of Brock Reeder. Here comes Brock Reeder with it. Brock Reeder can't get it out. It's taken by Parker Zebel on the forecheck. Pass out in front, looking for Cooper Sobel underneath the stick. Here comes Parker Zickert now. Zickert, fan of the pass, big hit from Mason King. There's some physicality from the Cardinals. They reverse for Brock Reeder. Max Tennyson gets bumped off the puck by Brock Reeder. Archer Weber out there as well with Max Tennyson and Parker Zebel. Cross-ice pass when off the end of the blade. Goes off of Mason Holmes. Nice force check there from Hunter Fromholtz. Postotnik picks up the loose puck. Postotnik throws one out in front. Loose puck backhanded into Gamble. It goes in. It's Chase Singsheim. It's 2-0 Warriors. Just like that, the Warriors.
Yeah, just get pucks to the net and good things happen off the rebound. Bad rebound off the goaltender, and the Waupun player out-muscled the Fond du Lac defenseman.
So just a minute 56 into this second period. Chase Singsheim gets one to find its way home on the rebound on the puck thrown to the net. I believe that should be Postotnik and Hunter Fromholtz with the assists. And all of a sudden the Warriors lead 2-0. Puck dumped back in deep. Warriors go right back to work on the forecheck. Backhand pass, knocked down by the skates of Murphy. Reeder chips it up for Palda. Bonnie got to get an answer quickly. This Waupun team all over them. Nice forecheck again from Postotnik. Murphy knocks it down to himself, gives it over to Archer Weber. Archer Weber throws a shot right into Brock Reeder. Puck comes out in front. Murphy can't handle it. Nice pass to Postotnik. Postotnik had a lane. Just couldn't get anything through there. It'll be Zingzheim from Fromholtz and Colton Postotnik. Here's Umentum now. Caden Umentum. It's poked forward by Palda. Couldn't get it all the way out. For Jay Zingzheim, that's his first of the season for the freshman forward. His first varsity goal. I hope somebody kept that puck for the young man. 6th point of the season for him. Fromholtz picks up his 5th assist and 11th point of the season. And for Postotnik, his 5th assist and 13th point of the season. Still one behind Camden Flegner. Or 2 behind Flegner. Draw one back to Chase Beam now. Beam throws it up the wall for Hunter Fromholtz. Fromholtz, nice backhand chip right under the stick of Flegner. Bouncing puck, he couldn't handle it. Could have been a 2-on-1. Nice play by Kerner to keep that one in. He chips it to himself. Puck bouncing, goes through a couple guys. Kerner gets knocked down by Wayner. Off the skates of Fromholtz, comes into the neutral zone.
Again, Waupun just looks like they want it more. There's 3 Fondy guys just standing around watching the puck as the Waupun kid skated right between them all.
Here comes Jacob Kerner again, tries to chip it in deep. He chips it right into Czar. They rim it all the way around. So one thing Waupun has done, their defensemen are very active. They're going to get in the play. And they just, that energy level we talked about. Fondy got to get something going. That one went off the skates of Beam. Here comes Maddox King now. He's looking for some help. He's got nobody. That's a great back check from the Warriors. All 5 guys collapsing into the house. It's Chase Zingzheim, the most recent goal scorer. What a pass right onto the tape of Hunter Fromholtz. Fromholtz gets bumped off the puck by Obernader. Camden Flegner once again all over the ice tonight. Nice steal from him. Waupun defenseman Pribanow goes down. Here comes Obernader with speed. Dances through the neutral zone. Obernader, nice play by Palda. He fires it just wide. That's a good job by Owen Palda to just get a piece of him to get Obernader off his puck. It's Seabell trying to get it in. The frustration from Fond du Lac seems to be setting in. That one went underneath the stick of Obernader. No ice. They say it was tipped. 12:25 to go in this second period. It's part of the game brought to you by Aurora Healthcare. Get to a live ad read when it gets one of those whistles. Here comes Mason King now. King on the backhand to the forehand. Nice chip shot. Benton Nagel was ready for it, though. Comes up the wall to Obernader. Shoots one just wide of Benton Nagel. Parker Zebel gets bumped off the puck. It's Postotnik now. Drops it back below the goal line. It comes all the way around for Parker Zickert. Max Tennyson fresh off the bench and gives forecheck. Nice pass. Right to Cooper Sobel. Sobel gets hit hard, but he knocks his man down. Nice reverse hit there on Derek Pribanow. First time today we see Trevin Rebeck out there with Archer Weber and Max Tennyson. Bucks chip forward. Here comes Postotnik. He's got a room. Postotnik makes a move to the outside. Has it on the backhand. Hounded by Czar. Fresh off the bench is Zingzheim. Postotnik throws one towards the cage. Sticked away by Gamble. Breakout pass for Trevin Rebeck now. Rebeck down the right wing. Gains the red. Dumps it in deep. Stopped by Benton Nagel and hopped his stick, but Chase Beam tracks it down and reverses play to Jacob Kerner. Kerner flips one up the wall. Czar knocks it down with a glove. Pad save by Benton Nagel. Long rebound. Archer Weber. Fans on the dump attempt. Goes off the stick of Wayner and comes to Eli Czar. Czar gains the red, chips it in deep. 11:05 to go in this second period. Been a little bit since we've seen a whistle since that goal from Jace Zingzheim. Nice pass right to Chase Beam from Zingzheim. Here comes Beam. Cuts to the outside. Beam pass in front underneath a couple sticks. He was looking for Camden Flegner. And again, Waupun defenseman getting active. It's Jacob Kerner. Beam flips one into the far corner. Wayner gets to it first. Throws a pass to Maddox King in the breakout. Gets knocked down by Palda. Here comes Umentum now. 2-on-2 with Maddox King. Here comes Maddox King walking in, shooting, pad save. Cleared away by Jacob Kerner. What a stop from Benton Nagel. They got an icing hand up. They say Obernader didn't make a clear enough attempt to get there in time. Obernader up the wall to Peyton Umentum. Nice move. The dance around Chase Beam dumps it in on the backhand. Puck comes behind. Benton Nagel rimmed up for Parker Zickert. Nice pass. Stolen. It's Chase Beam here. Beam gains the red, flips one into the far side. Waupun goes for the forecheck. First time today we're seeing Peyton Vandergalian out there for the Warriors. Shot coming into the chest from Parker Zickert, and he holds on. Does Colin Gamble. Shots 11-8 in favor of the Warriors, and might be 12-8 now. It is. Who do you trust with your family's health? For aches and pains, physicals and sports injuries, Fond du Lac families. Choose Aurora Healthcare, Dr. Marshall Rutherford. Family medicine specialist, Dr. Rutherford, is your go-to for keeping your family healthy. Learn more at aurora.org/doctors. Bonnie with numbers the other way. Here comes Mason King. Dances around the outside. King shoots one short side off the shoulder of Benton Nagel and out of play. Boy, the goaltenders have been good so far today, Andy.
They have been, and getting back to the Fond du Lac and energy, the one player from Fond du Lac this period has been Mason King. He's delivered one big hit, and he's had 2 or 3 rushes where he's just been that guy for Fond du Lac, and they need more people to step up.
Shots 12-9. Draw one back. Wayner fires a shot. It was blocked. Waupun doing a great job clogging lanes. It's Parker Zebel now blocked in front by Brock Reeder. Flegner just chips it into space. It's picked off by Czar. He gains the red, dumps it in deep. Tries to get his team rolling again. Third line for Fond du Lac going to come out. Max Tennyson comes off the bench for Mason King. Puck gets dropped down to Parker Zebel. Pass in front. He was looking for Tennyson. Comes up top. Czar makes a nice move and cuts to the outside. Throws one in front. Nice stick by Cam Flegner now. Here's Cam Flegner spinning away from the forecheck of Max Tennyson. Flegner cuts through the middle of the ice. He's bumped off the puck by Zebel, but gets it into the neutral zone. Big reverse hit right there from Brock Reeder. Neutral zone regrouped to Brady Wayner. Quick cap to Parker Zebel, but there's again Waupun's defenseman stepping up and causing havoc. It's Max Tennyson now. Tennyson throws one towards the net. Benton Nagel just cleared it away with his stick. Zingzheim chips it up the wall. It's Obernader. Obernader walks in, shoots one. It's blocked by Brock Reeder. Killian Murphy looking for a pass attempt out front. It's Archer Weber now. Shoots, blocker save, puck's loose and covered out of the air by Benton Nagel. Nice catch by him. And this Warriors team, and like I said, the last couple times I've seen them, I've only seen them, I think, twice this year. They look like a whole different hockey team than the team I've seen.
Yeah, the game against Springs we were here, they played well, but Springs outplayed them by a lot, but their goalie kept them in it.
Gilgenbach shoots. It was blocked by Postotnik. That's one thing Waupun is always going to do. They're going to sell out. They're going to block a lot of shots. They do everything right defensively under head coach Nick Tank. That one fired all the way down by Obernader. He didn't gain the red. It's an ice with 8:14 to go in the second period. The Postotnik line out there with Owen Paul and Parker Zickert with Beam and Kerner on D for Fond du Lac. Their top line of Momentum. Maddox King, Reeder Gilgenbach out there with Obernader on D. Draw one back to Obernader, and he'll wind things up. Here he comes with speed. Comes all the way behind the net, brings it up the right wing. Here comes Nick Obernader now. Out of the back end of the forehand, shoots it just wide of Benton Nagel. Reeder Gilgenbach keeps it in at the line, but Owen Paulda chips it into the Fondy bench. Watch out for flying pucks, Mr. Ken Ellingson over there. Maybe that's how he broke his glasses. Yeah. He was up here before. He must have broke his cheaters before the game. He only had one earpiece on there. It was kind of funny. I got a kick out of it. Shots 12-11 in favor of Waupun. Draw one back that time by Camden Flegner. You don't see the Momentum brothers lose many faceoffs. Hayden Momentum picks it up. Dumps it in on the backhand. Chase Beam will be the first one to it for the Warriors. Throws it up for Jacob Kerner. Goes underneath his stick. Chipped in by Wayner. High flip. Bouncing puck comes to Czar. Cardinals once again escape danger there. Waupun would have had a 2-on-1 if that found Camden Flegner. Here's Jacob Kerner. Throws a pass. Knocked down by Peyton Momentum. It's Chase Zingzheim to pitchfork it in past Eli Czar. Czar rims it back up for Maddox King. King looks around, throws a nice pass to Peyton Momentum. Umentum right onto the tape of Caden. Caden Umentum shoots it. Nice save by Nagel. Rebound cleared away by Jacob Kerner. That's one thing Waupun's done a great job of as well. They're collapsing to their goaltender, getting any rebounds out of there. And a penalty coming on the Warriors. This is going to go on Zingheim for a trip. So with the 10:04 mark, Chase Zingheim, most recent goal scorer for the Warriors, going to go off 2 minutes for tripping. And it seemed like he was a fan of that.
Looked like that line was tired. They've been out there a while and just got a little sloppy. Stick got caught.
So Fondy at their power play at 17.2%. We'll go back to work. They're 0 for 1 today. That's because they took a penalty to start their power play. It was Czar that took a holding penalty on a breakaway chance for Camden Flegner. Here comes Czar, lost it in the skates of Caden Umentum. It comes to Peyton. Peyton Umentum behind the cage. Tries to throw one out in front. It's off the back of the net. It's Peyton Umentum now. Throws one out in front. It's knocked down and cleared all the way down by Derek Pribanow. Czar throws a pass looking for Zebel. Got it in deep. Brock Reeder gets to it, rims it around for Derek Pribanow. Pribanow. Good forecheck by King to get to that. Rebeck gets knocked off the puck. It comes up the wall. Chipped down by Wayner to Trevin Rebeck. 6 minutes to go in this period. 1 minute to go in the power play. Rebeck back up top. Wayner over to Obernader. Obernader shoots it. Nice stop there from Benton Nagel with the shoulder and holds it against his body.
Open lane for Obernader. He just no one in front though for Fond du Lac. No screens, nothing. Nagel saw it the whole way.
And if he sees it, he's going to stop it. We think we've pretty much established that today. He's made some good saves already for this Waupun team. And Waupun trying to kill another penalty. They're 1 for 1 in penalty kills today. 83% penalty kill. Waupun has a very good penalty kill. And that's one thing Nick says is his kids have bought in to their penalty kill. They've done a great job so far. Draw one back to Obernader. He walks in. Shot went off a stick and just wide. It's Cooper Sobel behind the net. Back up top. Obernader walks in. Shoots. Penalty on Chase Beam coming. 5-on-3. Watch out, folks. As Beam fired it into the scorer's table, he's going to get a cross-checking penalty.
Interference.
No, interference, cross-check, whatever you want to call. Probably could have called either one of them.
Here's the time for Fond du Lac to get back into it now.
Yeah, this is your time. I mean, you need this right here. This is a big-time power play for you. Czar walks in, shoots it. Blocker save by Benton Nagel. He makes another big one. Puck comes down to Peyton Umentum. Trying to get it out in front. Jacob Kerner with the clear. Comes all the way around. It comes all the way down. 12 seconds to go on this penalty to Chase Zingheim. He'll come out of the box. It'll go to 5-on-4. And it comes all the way down. The clear is made. Zingheim comes out of the box. Bondy. Got a minute to go in this power play. Got to find a way to get something going here, Andy. I mean, it's just not, they can't get it set up. Waupun doing a great job clogging lanes. They turn it over
sloppy,
like that.
Yeah, just sloppy.
Right to Camden Flegner. Probably not the guy you want to turn the puck over to right now for the Warriors. 13 goals this season for Camden Flegner. Caden Umentum gets stepped up on. Nice play right there by Brock Reeder. He gets knocked down by Wayner. It's Flegner. He fires it into Brady Wayner. Flegner gets it back to himself. Stepping in once again is Zingheim to chip it off of his man, but they're going to say it's not. Try to say that Flegner was not off the ice yet when it hit him, but Postotnik wasn't out there, so it's just, as they say, a rotational or a changing error, so the whistle just blows, face-off goes to center ice. Not a penalty because Postotnik was not on the ice yet. 30 seconds to go on the beam minor for interference. It's Obernader up top. Nice job by Palda. Palda's got some room. If they can find him, they fire it all the way down. This may take a nice bounce. It does. Right to Owen Palda. Picks it up behind the net. Gamble goes down as Wayner knocked him down, but Wayner does a good job getting back and getting the puck away. See, that's one where you're Colin Gamble. You got to realize this is your rink. That puck, and when it hits there on that board, it's coming right out in the middle of the ice. 4 seconds to go on the beam minor. Sobel makes a move on the goal line. It's poked away. It's Kerner fires it to the boards. Postotnik steps up on Obernader. It's 5-on-5. Nice kill for the Warriors. 0 for 3 on the power play now for the Cardinals. High flip all the way down. It caught the edge. It rolls all the way. It'll be an ice with 3:25 to go in the second period. Again, this part of the game brought to you by Aurora Healthcare. Is shoulder pain keeping you up at night? For pain relief, Fond du Lac families trust Aurora Healthcare and Dr. Lauren Potter. There are many causes of shoulder pain. Dr. Potter, as a shoulder specialist, has the advanced training to take better care of your injury. Learn more at aurora.org/ortho. Face-off coming to the glove half side of Benton Nagel. It'll be Peyton Umentum taking it against Camden Flegner. One back by Umentum. It comes to Czar. Czar fires a shot. It's tipped around. Just goes wide as Beam punches it away from everybody. Peyton Umentum past the Maddox King. King walks in, shoots it. Nice stop from Nagel. Loose in front. Cleared out by Kerner all the way down. It'll be an ice with 3:08 to go in the second.
That's an icing you will take all day. Too.
100%.
Whether it's high school or NHL, that is a very dangerous scoring opportunity. Get that puck out of there.
2-0 that Quest Interior scoreboard reads with 3:08 to go in the second period. Draw cleanly won back by Camden Flegner. Rimmed around for Jace Singstein, but Maddox King will step in front of him. King gets bumped off the puck by Beam. Czar walks down from his point, drops it down for Caden Umentum. Umentum cross ice to Wayner. He wasn't ready for it. Wayner gets to it though, dumps it back in deep, but Kerner cuts it off, gets it up to Fromholtz. Fromholtz turns it over in the middle of the ice to Caden Umentum. Nice play by Fromholtz to fire it up the wall right to Parker Zickert. Zickert. Puck comes to Camden Flegner. Poked away by Maddox King now. King tries to throw a backhanded drop pass looking for Caden Umentum. He fanned on it. Here comes Parker Zickert. Eli Czar picks it off. Throws it back into Parker Zickert. Zickert gets to the blue and dumps it in deep, and a tripping penalty coming on Czar. His second penalty of the game. And Benton Nagel fell down. Bonnie's going to get a second one here. Let's see what this one goes on. The tripping penalty coming at the 2:18 mark on Czar. Umentum, I think he might have said something to the referee. I don't know if they'll give him a 10 or a 2. If this is a 2, it'll be 5-on-3. And they think they put the 2 up there, did they not?
2.
Oh, boy. 5-on-3 for Waupun. We'll see if Waupun and Coach Nick Tank elects to use a timeout here to try to get things set up. He might. Ryan Saracen getting an explanation over there from the officials. Waupun, this is a chance to step on the throat if you're a Warriors fan with 2:18 to go. 5-on-3. And Andy, this is a big-time opportunity for the Warriors.
Absolutely. Very undisciplined by Fond du Lac right here. Looked like Czar, very unfortunate. Looked like the Waupun player stepped onto his stick as he was trying to skate off.
It wasn't Umentum that said it. It was actually Brady Wayner that said, or Nick Obernader that said something. So he'll be the one that serves. 5-on-3. Waupun out there with Fromholtz, Camden Flegner, Colton Postotnik, Beam, and Kerner. Peyton Umentum to take the draw. He loses it. He's out there with Wayner and Zebel. So, Waupun to set up the 5-on-3. It's Kerner up top. Kerner drops it down to Postotnik. One-timer, he scores! What a shot from Colton Postotnik. It's 3-0 Warriors. Couldn't have got any easier on the power play. Just under 10 seconds in, Colton Postotnik makes it 3-0. What a shot in front. So they will let Czar out of the box. Obernader will stay in. Fondy stays on the power play. What a shot from Colton Postotnik. They set that up perfectly. Fondy fans getting a little anxious here as they're down 3-0. It's Chase Beam now, still on the power play of the Warriors. This place has gone dead silent. Flipped out by Zebel, and it goes all the way down. Taking the wind out of this building are the Warriors, Andy.
Absolutely. You could hear a pin drop right now.
We'll see what the official goes. It should be 7 from 20 and 4 for the power play goal. Shot coming, tipped in front. Loose in front, just tipped wide. They give it to Fromholtz and Kerner on the assists. Postotnik from Fromholtz and Kerner. That's 2 points now for Fromholtz. He's had himself a good night. Nice pass stolen by Eli Czar. Waupun doing their job as they get a power play goal on the 5-on-3 just 10 seconds into it. Reeder turns it over to Maddox King. 40 seconds to go into period, 22 seconds to go into power play. Maddox King spins away from everybody, looks around, makes a nice move, walks along the goal line. King on a backhand, tries to get it out in front. King still holds on to it. Waupun can't get the puck back on the power play. King throws one wide of everything, but he killed off the penalty now. Gilgenbach throws one towards the net, falls into the glove of Benton Nagel with 18.5 seconds to go. Andy, this Waupun team, they're rolling right now.
They absolutely are. That play right off the face-off just ran it to perfection.
The power play was set up perfectly, and there's a reason that it's been working as well as it has. I mean, the Waupun power play at 16%. I wouldn't say it's a juggernaut of a power play. Bonlack trying to bury one in the last minute of this period. It's Momentum with 10 seconds to go. Throws one out in front. It went past Zebel. Little different look here. Wayner now fires one blocked in front. Waupun clears. It's chipped forward by Fromholtz. That'll do it. Waupun scores 2 second-period goals. One of them coming at a minute and 56 into it. One coming with just 2:08 to go in the second period. Waupun stunning Fondy at home right now. Goal from Zingzheim and Postotnik. 2 points for Postotnik and Fromholtz as well. Gonna take a quick break. We'll come back with the Holiday Automotive Intermission Report.
Family, and that's what we strive for.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
The Landing is your go-to lakeside hangout on beautiful Beaver Dam Lake. Where the drinks are cold, the food always hits the spot, and the music keeps the good times rolling. Come for the view, stay for the fun. Pizza and beverages go together like sunsets and lake views at The Landing, and always better with friends and family. A Friday fish fry, your landing spot. An extensive variety of house-built pizzas, your landing spot. A great menu, of course. The Landing Pub and Grill, Country Road G, Beaver Dam, and like them on Facebook.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Hi, I'm Aaron Sadoff, blessed to be the president of Marian University right here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. If you are beginning your college adventure or looking to transfer, Marian University could be the perfect fit for you. Our beautiful campus, our amazing faculty and staff, our Division III athletics, and our amazing mission are waiting for you. Come visit Marian University. Not only will you get a great education, but we will help you become the best for the world. Good luck and go Sabres!
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
At Musa Sheet Metal, they spend generations building a better everyday life. They don't just build panels, they build a legacy. They're growing, innovating, and pushing the limits again with their brand new 24-gauge stocked steel line. Musa colors created by the Musa team, 25 bold choices ready to go. Delivering the best solutions in architectural sheet metal. Say hi to the Musa apprentices. They're your neighbors, your classmates, and the future of the industry. Musa Sheet Metal, revolutionizing steel, building the future.
Just like a great team, National Exchange Bank and Trust knows that success is built on strong relationships and trust. Since 1933, the bank has been locally owned and focused on serving the needs of our community so that our friends and neighbors can live the life they want. Let National Exchange Bank and Trust be your financial teammate for life, because when it comes to your financial goals, we're here to help you stay ahead of the game. Visit nebat.com to learn more.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
You've dreamt of the kind of home you want to live in for years. Now is the time to turn that dream into a reality. Quest Interiors has you covered with flooring, cabinetry, and countertops all in one place. From kitchens and bathrooms to family and bedrooms, Bring your vision to life with professional installation. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Walk right in. That's the laid-back feeling you have when you work with the Roush Insurance Agency in Fond du Lac. Their agents are dedicated to putting your mind at ease when you make your insurance decisions. They live, work, and play here, and will make sure that they are there at the time of need for their clients and families. Visit RoushINS.com for more information or walk right in. 770 South Main Street in Fond du Lac. The Roush Insurance Agency, your hometown insurance team for over 30 years.
Intermission report brought to you by Holiday Automotive. Worth the trip. Shots for that period were either even after two. Fondy led the shots in that period in favor of 8-2. 6. Waupun. The goal scorers, though, they score on 4 of their 6 shots. Fondy yet to solve Benton Nagel. Waupun scored a minute 56 into the game, or into that period. A rebound goal. Postotnik just fired it towards the net, went right onto the stick of Jace Zingzheim, who tapped her home to make it 2-0. So they score a minute 56 into the period. Well, with 2:08 to go in the period, they get a 5-on-3, and it was a penalty that was taken for tripping by Czar. Obernader said something to the referee. He goes off as well, so 2 of the Fondy's better penalty killers are in the box as well. Just 10 seconds into the power play at the 14:52 mark of the second period. It's Colton Postotnik on a one-timer that was absolutely hammered from the low dot on the right-hand circle onto the short side of Colin Gamble with the assist to Jacob Kerner and Hunter Fromholtz. Fromholtz having himself a nice day. 2 assists for him so far, and a goal and an assist for Colton Postotnik as well. Postotnik now has 14 points of the season for Hunter Fromholtz. He's got 12. 6-6 now. 6 goals, 6 assists. That was Postotnik's 9th goal of the season. What a game it's been for the Warriors. This has been the best hockey game, top to bottom, I think I've seen them play all year long, Andy.
Yeah, their forecheck is getting them down there into the zone, causing Fondy. Fondy's playing sloppy hockey tonight. They're missing passes, wide open skaters.
It seems like we talked about the energy level in the first period, in the first intermission. It feels like it's just lacking again right now.
Like I said earlier, there was one kid from Fondy in that second period. It was 19, Mason King, who brought some energy, and he had a huge hit to begin the period, and we thought maybe that would get him. It doesn't seem to be doing anything tonight for Fond du Lac.
Seems the wind kind of went out of the sails after that last power play goal from Postotnik. Katie McNamara saying, "Let's go, Fondy." Brady Wayner from your favorite cousin. The driving slippers. Jacob. Yeah, driving slippers. Jacob driving slippers Haney. What a guy. Yeah. What a game this has been. I mean, this Waupun team, this 4-5 matchup, and it's a matchup that, they played earlier in the season. Again, as Ryan Saracen said in his interview, feels like years ago. Right. The first game of the season, these are 2 completely different teams. It's 3 months from now. That's 3 months ago almost. Right. It's 2 different things in Waupun. They're looking really good tonight, looking like a dangerous hockey team, trying to move on and take on the winner of Appleton United and Nina. Not that I think that they're barring any miracles. I would say they'll play Nina here on Friday. The winner of this one, and the winner will, the last one, Springs will most likely play Fox Cities as they played Appleton United tonight. We're going to take another quick break. We'll come back. Third period coming up. That part of the game brought to you by Aurora Healthcare.
It's more than just a job.
It truly is a family. They value you, great pay, great benefits. They definitely care about setting people up for success in their retirement years. I don't see a reason to want to leave.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just four walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. The design and selections perfectly crafted for you. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Hey, Devontae. Let me get a Cantina chicken burrito and a bowl with that seasoned, slow-roasted chicken I like, please.
You have a golf course in your house?
I got a Taco Bell in my house, bro.
Where did it go? Where did it go?
Oh, there it is. Cheaters don't get chicken. Huh? Cheaters get no chicken.
I won't give him any.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
This exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
Scotty's Auto Works for affordable auto care, from tires and alignments to routine auto maintenance. Trust the guys at Scotty's Auto Works, next to Pump and Pantry, Fond du Lac.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
High school sports today on Radio Plus Info today, or RadioPlusInfo.com. It's presented by these four Final Lac Edward Jones financial advisors: Matt Moses, Jeff Willis, Robert Bruce, and Patrick Ellison. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. 3-0 headed into the third. Shots 14-14. Waupun has played a near perfect game so far tonight, and it's been backed I will say this. It's been backed by between Flegner and Fromholtz. They have done a great job on the forecheck tonight, and that's been the key for this Warriors team. Their forecheck has been all over the defensemen of the Warriors, or the Cardinals. Bondi looking for an early call. It was not given there, looking for a trip, and was not given at all. Pass cross ice off the skates of Caden Umentum. It comes back to Czar.
You just got to overcome as a Fondy player. You got to quit begging for them, and you got to get back to your game. And
that's a bad turnover, and not the guy to turn the puck over to was Camden Flegner, who ripped it right into the glove of Callan Gamble.
Right now, the officials are in their heads, and they just got to let that go and get back to playing hockey.
25 seconds into this third period. So Fondy in danger of having to play every one of their conference tournament games this weekend on Rink B. Puck comes around to Parker Zebel. He flips it into the neutral zone. Mason King, who's been kind of that catalyst for energy today. Parker Zebel steals. Comes to Cooper Sobel. Sobel with a nice move. Sobel walks in, shoots it just wide of Benton Nagel. It's Brady Wayner now. Chips it up the wall. Nice pass from Paul to Postotnik with speed. Postotnik kind of got the puck caught in a sticky spot. It's Eli Czar now. Czar lost it in his skates. Has it, cuts on across the blue line, dumps it in deep for himself. He battles with Brock Reeder and Postotnik. Comes back up the wall. It's Reeder. Finds the stick of Hunter Fromholtz. Fromholtz gains the red. Dumps it through Brady Wayner. Gets it a little bit further in deep. Puck comes up the wall. It's Archer Weber trying to get it out. Brady Wayner now. Throws it below the goal line. Right to his D partner in Czar. Gets chipped back in deep. By none other than Camden Flegner. Czar chips it into Flegner. Fromholtz comes in to help him. Czar chips it a little bit further out. It comes to Pribenow. Pribenow hounded by Tennyson, throws it up the wall. Puck goes off the wall. Probably doesn't have the juice to go all the way down. Czar goes for the change. Wayner picks it up. Tries the breakout pass. Under the stick of Brock Reeder. Reeder had a chance to play it. They wave it off. 2 minutes into this third period. Bondi got to get something going here. Pass was chipped by Polda. He was looking for the speeding Flegner through the middle of the ice. It's Caden Umentum now. Behind the net. Hounded by Brock Reeder. Picked up by Pribenow now. Cycling it down low for Maddox King. King cuts out on the backhand. Throws one out in front. Nice stick defensively from Brock Reeder. Caden Umentum throws one in the middle of the ice. Maddox King, fan of the one-timer, comes up top. It's Reeder Gilgenbach. Throws a shot tipped in front. What a stop from Nagel. What a stop from Benton Nagel, and Waupun clears. That's a whale of a save on a very nice tip by Maddox King by Benton Nagel. But that starts again. When goaltenders come out and challenge, you cut down that ability for that puck to beat you when it comes down straight to the ice. If you're back on your goal line there, that puck bounces. It bounces right over your path. Postotnik loses the draw to Umentum, but it's cleared out by the Warriors. It's on edge. It's got the juice. It's in nice. 14-16 to go in this one. Waupun has come in and stunned the Cardinals in Fond du Lac, a place where Waupun generally struggles to play. This big ice does not fit well normally for their game, but a revamped Waupun style, new style hockey team. They got good speed on this team all the way up and down. Big hit right there by Wayner, and he's going to go off. And hopefully the Warrior that was hit is okay. They're calling the trainer. We're going to take a break.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Market.
Every customer can be a Signature Home customer. I think that's what Signature Homes does really well, is that we can touch not only the customer who's building.
Waiter will go off, 2 minutes for roughing. Postotnik got up under his own power. Hopefully he is all right. Nobody even, trainer not even checking on him. So Waupun's second unit will come out to start this power play. It's Pribanow, drops it for Owen Polda. Polda gets it up top. They work it around. It comes to Brock Reeder. Reeder shoots it. Nice pad save by Colin Gamble. It's cleared all the way down. Benton Nagel comes far out to clear it away to Brock Reeder. Peyton Umentum hounds him. Umentum trying to poke it away. Bonnie trying to get something going shorthanded here. Nice job by Polda to come in and help. Polda cuts through the middle of the ice. Here comes Owen Polda. Polda got room. Nice stick from Czar. It's Pribanow now. Good play from Zebel, and he clears it all the way down. Waupun will try to get their top unit out there. They get some guys on. It's Chase Beam now. Gets the pass from Brock Reeder. Cuts in the middle of the ice. Here's Beam now. Beam with speed. Drops it for Fromholtz. He fires it off the backboards. Fresh off the bench is Jacob Kerner. Kerner up top down to Camden Flegner. Now onto the ice is Postotnik. Power play goal scorer the first time. Shot coming and a glove save. And a long-range shot from Chase Beam by Colin Gamble. With 51 seconds to go in the power play and 12:57 to go in this one. So Postotnik all right. He's back out there. Lisa Pepler, go Warriors, watching from Oshkosh. Warriors have played a very good game tonight. Get it to Chase Beam now. Beam, back to Kerner. Back to Beam. Trying to set up this power play. Beam walks in up top. Comes all the way around. Shoots one and scores. Chase Beam, top shelf. Over the blocker of Colin Gamble. It's 4-0. The Warriors have come into Fond du Lac, and the route is on. It is as quiet as could be in this. I physically don't think it could be any quieter. Waupun now leads 4-0 on the Quest Interior scoreboard. Another power play goal for them. Second power play goal of the game. So at the 12:41 mark, that would be the 4:19 mark. It's Chase Beam. He'll score. It'll be from 20. He'll say unassisted. It should have been from Kerner, but we'll give it to Beam. Power play goal. Good screen in front there that will go unnoticed in front of the net by the Warriors. It was Camden Flegner out in front. He did a great job taking the eyes of Colin Gamble away. Him and Postotnik out in front were dynamite for the Warriors there. Pass stolen by Max Tennyson. He just chips it in. Bonnie's got to get something going now. I talk it and trying to mention the rule of 5 minutes is what I wanted to mention. You're down 3, so in the beginning of that period, you wanted to go 5 minutes at a time, and you have 2 minutes to win it. Now you're down 4 with 11 and a half to go. It's a rule of about 2. Nice pass right on the tape of Fromholtz from Camden Flegner. Those two have been great tonight. Nice move by Flegner. Gets around Gilgenbach. Throws it right on the tape of Beam. He pitchforks one towards the net. It's stolen by Wayner. Wayner's got a man in Trevin Rebeck on the far side. He didn't see him. Rebeck gets the puck, though, and chips it up. It's Chase Singsheim now. Here comes Singsheim. Bouncing puck into the neutral zone with 11:11 to go. Czar fires it over. It's Weber. Off some skates and in deep. 11 minutes now to go in this one. It's Archer Weber on the breakout. He lost the puck, gets it back, and throws it over to Eli Czar. Czar with space. He gets cut off well by Parker Zickert and just dumps it in deep. Puck goes off the backboards. Chance for Peyton Umentum. He shoots it just wide. Nice hit from Zickert there to tie up Czar. Puck in some skates. It's chipped down by Flegner. And Postotnik. Postotnik's got room to get there. Nice job by Gilgenbach to clear it away and gets it right to Czar. He finds Peyton Umentum now. Umentum drops for Caden Umentum. Shoots it, blocked by Zickert. Numbers the other way if Waupun hurries. Here comes Jacob Kerner. He's got a one-on-one. Kerner makes a move to the backhand. Kerner, backhander just wide of Colin Gamble. What a shot from Kerner. Pass stolen by Fromholtz in the middle of the ice. Fromholtz dumps it behind the cage of Colin Gamble. Czar chips it through. Sets up the breakout. Brings it up himself and gives it right to Mason King now. King, Gretzky spin up the wall, throws it in the middle of the ice. Nobody home. It's Brock Reeder that picks it off. Reeder chips it a little further. Here comes Cooper Sobel fresh off the bench and picks it off. 9:45 to go in this one. Finally needs one and needs one now. Drops it down to Mason King. King spins back away from Pribanow. Drops it up top for Czar. He walks the line. Throws it over Wayner. One-timer, he fanned on it. It's Cooper Sobel now. Hounded by Brock Reeder. Reeder ties him up. Tries to pull the puck out. Pribanow backhands one. Czar can't keep it at the line. Here comes Czar, cutting through the middle of the ice. Bumped off the puck. Camden Flagner's got move and speed the other way. Flagner, nice back check from Czar to just knock it away from him. Nice breakout. Sobel finds Zebel. Here comes Parker Zebel. Zebel shoots it just wide of Colin Gamble, or Benton Nagel. Easton was synced for the first time today. We have not seen him out there yet. Fired all the way down by Derek Pribanow. He'll get a whistle. With 8:51 to go in this one, Waupun has done a fantastic job today. They look really good. Nothing with 8:51 to go in this one. Postotnik wins the draw back to Chase Beam. Here comes Beam with speed. Chips it in deep. He'll go get it. Gilgenbach reverses the play. Comes to Easton with sink. He rims it up the wall to Killian Murphy. Beam steps in. Pokes it in. Gilgenbach lost it in the middle of the ice to Polda. Polda chips it around. Brady Wayner bumps him off the puck. Chips it in deep. Now Reeder Gilgenbach. Breakout with Killian Murphy. Murphy throws a pass. Too strong, looking for Beckett Weber. Picked off by Jacob Kerner now. Here comes Jacob Kerner. Through the middle of the ice. Spins away from Brady Wayner. Nice pass. Looking for Fromholtz. Just was behind him. Fromholtz spins away from Reeder Gilgenbach. It comes down to Killian Murphy. Chipped up the wall. Flegner fresh off the bench. Nice pass to Beam. Beam just dumps it in. Under 8 minutes to go in this one. Waupun coming on the road and trying to stun Fondy. Tipped in front, just wide of Colin Gamble. Vander Galian back out there for just the second time today. Flegner fires one from the point. Glove down by Colin Gamble with 7:35 to go in this one. Or nothing. Waupun has played. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse by saying they've played a near perfect game, but they have. A couple chances they've given up, but not many defensively. Postotnik wins the draw back. Here comes Caden Umentum, kept him at the line by Derek Pribanow. Peyton Umentum picks it up with speed. Poked off his stick by Pribanow. Tries to cycle it back up the wall to Maddox King, but it comes all the way around to Reeder Gilgenbach. Gilgenbach walks in, shoots it just wide. Umentum was looking for a tip. Puck comes out. Czar picks it up. Nice move by Gilgenbach. They come in offsides. Tale of two different games. The first time these two teams met, it was a 4-goal win for Fond du Lac, 5-1 in the first game of the season. Now it's 4-0 Waupun in the middle of the third period. Draw one forward by Umentum. It's poked out by Brock Reeder, dumped back in by Reeder Gilgenbach. Here comes Brock Reeder with it, chips it up the wall into the skates of Maddox King. He comes back with it. Umentum hounds him. Peyton Umentum looks for Caden Umentum, walks in, and the backhand he scores. Caden Umentum makes it 4-1. Nice pass from Peyton Umentum finds Caden Umentum. It's 4-0 Fond du Lac. 4-1 Waupun. That's a big one for Fond du Lac. You know, may not be But it's a little momentum right there. Give yourself a little bit of hope here.
Yep.
You were wondering if they were ever going to beat Benton Nagel, who's had a great night tonight. Umentum scores to make it 4-1 at the 10-10 mark. It'll be Umentum from Umentum and King. 15 from 5 and 25. Bonnie goes right back to the forecheck. Mason King's got it. Nice move by King of the blue line. Throws a backhander down low. Bouncing puck underneath the stick of Zebel.
Assist from number 5, Peyton Umentum. And assist from number 25, Maddox King.
So Peyton Umentum and Maddox King with assist. Cooper Sabo fires a backhander. Nice stop from Benton Nagel. Wayner steps in from the point. 6 minutes to go in this one, a 3-goal game. Not over just yet. We'll see how long we see Colin Gamble in the net when Fondy decides they want to pull him. Czar walks in. He shoots it just wide. Flapped out by Fromholtz. Picked up by Wayner. Here he comes. Dumps it behind the cage. It comes all the way around. It's Chase Beam. He rims it right back. And Waupun lets it go. It goes all the way down. No ice. Jogenbach picks it up. 5:40 to go in this one. Honey, got to go north. Get going here. This part of the game brought to you by Fogel Family Dental. Dr. Dylan Fogel is the new owner of Doyle Kelly Dental on Fond du Lac Avenue in Fond du Lac. Here comes Maddox King with a nice move. He's got Peyton Umentum now. Umentum tries to get around Postotnik. Good play by Postotnik. And a good angle to cut off Peyton Umentum. It's rimmed all the way around by Fondy. Czar keeps it in the line and went underneath the stick. For Peyton Umentum and Caden Umentum, Peyton Umentum picks up his 13th point of the season. He ties now Eli Czar for the most points with the Cardinals so far. His 6th assist for Caden Umentum. That is his 5th goal of the season, 10th point. And for Maddox King, his 5th assist, 8th point. Now it's Postotnik on the backhand. Stops, shoots, blocked in front by Czar, went just wide. Fromholtz kicks it to himself. As up below the goal line, Wayner ties him up. Chase Singsheim throws it off the stick of Caden Umentum. Shot was blocked from Brock Reeder. Reeder's got a lane to walk in. He shoots it, pad save. Bouncing puck, cleared away by Czar. It rolls all the way down. It's on Benton Nagel, so he'll have to play it. Just taps it over to Brock Reeder now. 4:20 to go in this one. 4-1. Lead for Waupun. Cross ice pass. Nice pickup right there by Jace Singsheim. Just dumps it in. Gilgenbach tries to bump him off the puck. A little late on that hit. Big hit from Fromholtz. Archer Weber picks it off. Here he comes. Throws it up for Trevin Rebeck. It was intended for him. It finds Brock Reeder instead. It's Parker Zickert now. Lost it in his skates. He has no idea where the puck is. He got it back though. It was intentional to make the move like that. Here comes Parker Zickert now. On the outside, cuts back in the middle of the ice. Trevin Rebeck pokes it away. Comes to Archer Weber, pokes it out into the neutral zone. 3:35 to go in this one. Chase Beam, back to Kerner. Right back to Beam. How about one more time? They'll rim it back around for Kerner. Clock is in favor of the Warriors. Well, Fondy got to find a way to get some guys and bodies and pucks to the net. Peter Gilgenbach finds Eli Czar. Pass too strong for Cooper Sabo. Nice pass. It's going to be right onto the tape. Here comes Fromholtz. Walks in off the bar. Off the far side post. Fromholtz had him beat. Colin Gamble was off his angle. What a shot from Hunter Fromholtz. He just missed, but what a pass from Jacob Kerner using the angles. Making a beautiful board pass. Here comes Cooper Sabo now with 2:50 to go. Throws in front. Benton Nagel covers. 2:47 to go in this one. Top line for Fond du Lac will come out. I think they're going to burn this timeout here. Yep, timeout with 2:47 to go, and that will most likely send Colin Gamble to the bench. We're going to take a break. Actually, you know what? We'll recap the third period first, and then we'll take a break. At the 4:19 mark, a power play goal scored by Chase Beam, and it was a snipe from just outside the tops of the circles in the middle of the slot over the blocker side of Colin Gamble. Beautiful screen in front from Flegner and Colton Postotnik. And then Bondi at the 10-10 mark just a few minutes ago. It was Caden Umentum from Peyton Umentum and Maddox King to make it 4-1. Timeout Fond du Lac. We'll take it with them.
First time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
AirTech delivers whatever it takes service to take care of you. Bryant and AirTech Heating of Fond du Lac.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324.
2:47 to go in this one. Face off to the blocker side of Benton Nagel. Caden Umentum wins the draw right to Maddox King. Come back to Czar now. Bonnie needs three. Shot coming in. Nice stop from Nagel. Net is empty. Puck coming all the way down. It's got a chance. No ice. Czar quick up to Zebel. He gets it in deep. Chipped just barely into the neutral zone. Clearing it out more was Hunter Fromholtz. It's Parker Zebel winding things up to the neutral zone with speed. Here he comes. Down the right wing. Zebel tries to throw one out in front. Comes out in front. Shot from Umentum and a point-blank save from Benton Nagel. What a stop by Nagel. Boy, he's been good tonight. I mean, the shots, right now they only have it up there as 14-15, but
I don't think they've updated.
Yeah, they haven't updated since Waupun made it 4-0. But I mean, he has made some quality saves against this Fondy team. Nice win in your defensive zone by Flegner. Kerner tries to rim it around for Fromholtz. Fromholtz chips it up for Zingzheim. Zingzheim lost it in his skates, just backhands it in deep. Gavin Flegner is going to be the first one to it, though. Flegner chips it around. Czar, but it comes to Peyton Umentum now. Here comes Peyton Umentum with speed. Gets around Fromholtz. Bodies him off the puck. Chase Beam now. Just throws it right back into the neutral zone. Too strong for everybody. It should be an ice. It will, with 1:48 to go in this one. Barring any miracles, you Warriors fans, I think they do a couple interviews after this. I think we'll get Coach Nick Tank, and I think we might get Benton Nagel. He's had quite a night tonight. Either him or we'll get Hunter Fromholtz. I think Benton Nagel's been very good tonight. We'll get him. Puck comes to Peyton Umentum, pass out in front, loose puck. Puck is still loose and went off the pads of Benton Nagel. Bouncing puck chipped out over the stick of Czar. Zickert forechecks him. Czar throws it right back up the wall. It's going to be an ice. Nope, went just by the stick of Chase Beam. They'll wave it off. Comes back to Kerner. Kerner fires it off the boards. Nice job by Czar to knock that down. That one off the angles might have had a chance to get to the empty net. Pass in the middle of the ice, right under the tape of Postotnik. Nice stop by Czar. Gets it back. Rebound fired wide. Another block by Czar. Postotnik just pokes it wide. Zickert gets to the loose puck. 1:11 to go in this one. Rimmed around. Kerner keeps it in at the line. Just backhands it in further. Thrown towards the empty net. Czar picks it off and throws it to Zebel. Here comes Parker Zebel. Zebel bouncing puck towards his man, and a penalty coming on Chase Beam for tripping. With 57.6 seconds to go, Bonnie will go to the power play. This Waupun team, the couple penalties they've had, they've done a great job of the penalty kill. It looked like a good team tonight. 6-on-4 we go. Power play for Fond du Lac with 57.6 to go in this one. Draw one back. Umentum finds Eli Czar. Our shoots tipped in front off the shoulder of Benton Nagel. It's Pribben out of the loose puck. Here's Parker Zebel. Drops it back for Brady Wayner. Wayner Up top to Maddox King now. King shoots it. Glove save, Benton Nagel. What a stop.
Through traffic, what a stop.
.38 and a half seconds to go. 4-1 it reads on that Quest Interior scoreboard. Face off to the blocker side of Benton Nagel. Caden Umentum to take it against Flegner. Caden wins it back to Peyton. Shot right into the glove of Benton Nagel with 34.8 to go. He tracks the puck really well. He's made a lot of nice saves tonight. Umentum wins it back to Czar. Under 30 seconds to go in this one. Czar behind the net tries to throw it out in front. Does it have the juice to go into his own net? Nope. Caden Umentum will get there. 22 seconds to go in this one. They find Brady Wayner with speed. In the middle, right to Peyton Umentum. Umentum, pass over. It's Czar. Back in the middle of the ice to Maddox. King walks in, shoots. Blocker saved by Nagel. Puck's loose in front. Thrown all the way down. It's rolling towards the cage. Does it have the juice? Just off the post and wide. That will do it. Honey's looking for an icing. I don't think that matters. 4-1 final. Benton Nagel and the Waupun Warriors come on the road in the Badgerland Conference Tournament and win 4-1 over Fondy. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with interviews.
3488 today.
Angling only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the lifestyle you're looking for. With locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein, Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
Got pain? See Shane. Dr. Shane Bauer at Bauer Chiropractic. Dr. Bauer can help relieve pain in arthritic knees, reduce or relieve pain from degenerative and herniated lumbar discs in your back. Dr. Bauer's laser treatment relieves pain and inflammation. Works like cortisone without the side effects. Dr. Bauer also offers custom orthotics for proper back posture. Since 1998, this area has trusted the team at Bauer Chiropractic. So if you've got pain, see Shane at Bauer Chiropractic.
Play is everything. It's development, expression, fun, socialization, community, inclusion, connection, adventure, and discovery. We need play at all ages and stages of life to keep us and our communities healthy and happy and full of energy and excitement. Join our movement. Bring intergenerational, inclusive, and developmentally rich play to your community today. Visit bciburke.com and see how play can move you.
Welcome back to the Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show. Back here with Coach Nick Tank. Coach, a 4-1 victory tonight. I mean, I've seen you guys a couple times this year, but I said it a couple times in a broadcast. This is the most complete game I think I've seen you guys play all year.
Yeah, like we said in the pregame, things have been coming together the past 10 games. The boys are skating hard. It was a lot of battling. Fond du Lac is a good team. They push us, so it was just great effort by our kids tonight.
You say from your goaltender, a couple beautiful point-blank saves tonight, either in the first period or later in that second period. He looked very good tonight, but your offense, the forecheck was fantastic today. I noticed it early. They doing their job and getting the loose pucks and hounding the Fondy D-man.
Yeah, that was the message all game, all week. We got to get over top of those pucks. We got to win races, so they did a good job tonight.
What did you see out of your guys, that gets you ready for Friday?
Yeah, I thought, it was we're running too, so we got good starts to the period. We got a little tired at the end. I'd like to see a little stronger finish those last 2 minutes of each period. But all in all, they put on a great performance and they earned this victory tonight.
Coach, you talked about a strong start. You had a good, strong start to the second period. You got the first goal of the game in the first period. it just looked like the physicality got the energy of your team into it early. I said it. I thought that Fondy didn't seem like the physicality was there for them. The energy level of your team seemed to be great all night long. Is that something you guys preach?
Yeah, I mean, that's the message. We got to come out. We got to be moving our feet. We got to play an aggressive style of hockey. That's our go-to. If we're not skating and if we're not over top of guys and getting some skin on them, it's going to be a long night for us. So they did a good job. It was an effort win, and that's just the message every single game.
Coach, congratulations. Good luck on Nina on Friday. We'll see you on Friday.
Yeah, thank you.
Him? Well, we can do him too, I guess. I was just going to do the goalie, but he's worth it. No, you're fine. Cam, a great game from you guys. What can you say from what you see out of your team tonight that makes you a little more excited rolling into Friday against Nina now?
I just thought we had a little bit more fire. I mean, there's been a few games this season, especially the first one against Fondy. We didn't really come out with that much fire, but tonight I thought we flipped the script and we came out with some fire.
But you think that the speed of your team tonight, especially on the forecheck, I thought that was key for you guys. You guys were all over them at Fondy decor. That is a good skating decor. Hitting and finishing your checks tonight. Was that a message coming into the game?
Yeah, yep. We talked about it in the locker room. We said we got the wide sheet tonight, so we really got to be hard on that forecheck, not let them get the net so they can get a free, easy breakout.
A place that Waupun has struggled in years past is playing here on the wide sheet, and you guys look like you've been playing here for 20 years already. It looked fantastic today, using the space really well.
Yeah, especially on that power play. We talked about it in the locker room. Just use the wide sheet to our advantage. Spread them out and open up the middle. We had a few nice breakouts right through the middle and use that speed to get right into the zone.
Congratulations, Cam. We'll see you on Friday. Benton, a great night tonight. You made a couple point-blank saves, but take me through. What are you thinking? Early in that first period, you're seeing the way your team's forechecking and being physical, how much effort they're putting out in front of you and blocking shots. How's that make you feel?
It was beautiful. It was something to witness. We've been working towards it all season, and honestly, this is the game of the year for me. I was really looking forward to this. Playing Fond du Lac again. Once I found out we were playing in conference, I was hyped. And for everything to connect so perfectly in the same game, I'm really proud of my boys. I'm amazed with the effort we put out, and I'm stoked on the win.
The physicality of your team seems to really bring the energy for you guys. That's what, gets you guys rolling on the forecheck and stuff like that. But what can you say for the, forwards tonight? I thought Hunter Fromholtz played a whale of a game, but your guys' willingness, anybody, to go down and block a shot at any moment in front of you.
I'm really proud of them. I like to chew them out a little in the locker room when they don't do, something that's necessarily to my liking, to coach's liking. And I think enough of those chewing out sessions in the locker room, it makes a huge difference. If you get yelled at it for enough, even a monkey would stop doing it.
Gonna take on Nina. You'll get a second chance at them. Way I saw you guys play tonight, the physicality, it's going to be a big thing against that Nina team, who's a fast team and it likes to play on this big ice. That going to be another thing you guys bring up, is that physicality for that game?
I think a big thing is going to be physicality, catching them early, stopping them on the boards, and stopping a lot of their rushes. I'm going to see a lot of shots that game. I'm going to be prepared. I'm going to be dialed. I think a big thing will just be, if we can put the puck in the net. They don't have the greatest tendy. And if we can keep that offensive forecheck, keep the puck moving, keep the puck rolling, keep the shots flowing, I think we're going to have a good chance against Nina.
Congratulations, Benton. We'll see you on Friday.
You,
Andy, we'll send it back up to you. Just click the Ads with Live button, and we're ready to roll.
Bob's Pizza now has its very own dine-in restaurant. Enjoy a family-friendly atmosphere with a cozy dining room, large game room, beautiful full bar, and even coffee next door from Just Love Coffee. With our expanded menu, your party will have no trouble satisfying the whole family. Delicious, legendary pizza for a legendary city. Bob's Pizza on the Avenue.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey Dad, look,
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Pizza today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future.
Welcome back here in the post-game show, and just a couple things to wrap this up. What a game it was for the Warriors. They move on to take on the Nina Hortonville-Menasha Rockets on Friday at 8 p.m. here. Ledgers will take on Fox Cities at 5:30, so should be a good one. Doubleheader once again. I think you'll have me again, maybe Jeff along with me as well. Should be a fun Friday night. Cardinals fans, I think that'll do it for us with you guys for a while. I know I think there's one or two more games before the playoffs start that we might have, but you'll be on Rink B, so we will not be able to cover that one. Just spread out manpower-wise, and the ability to run a camera and Wi-Fi through Rink B just doesn't always work very well. This was a fantastic game for the Warriors. What a win from them. And that team, Andy, they looked like a playoff hockey team.
Yeah, they came out and they put it to Fond du Lac just from the opening puck drop, and they, like the coach said, the last 2 minutes of each period, they did look a little tired, but I mean, regardless of that, they were the much better team tonight by far.
Fox Valley Savings Bank post-game show. Looking for a loan with no hassle? They can help. Local bank, local lenders, your community, your local community bank. Fox Valley Savings Bank. Marion University player of the game. Log on marionuniversity.edu to get started today. And there's a multitude of players that could go to. I'm going to send it to Hunter Fromholtz. He had quite a game tonight on the forecheck, on the back check, couple of block shots for him, pair of assists as well. He looked very good in the forward position for the Warriors. BCI Burke, play of the game. Log on Burke Careers for the play that moves you. And I'm going to say it starts right off the gates. That was that big hit, that big momentum swing. You know, it was 1-0 at the time, and you get that massive hit in the middle of the ice from Chase Beam in the defensive zone on Maddox King. And that really, at that point to me, is what seemed to really take the wind out of the sails of this building. It got real quiet in here when he threw that hit.
It got real quiet. Like, the only people cheering were the Waupun fans, and there was maybe 20 to 30 of them, and the whole Fond du Lac side over here was just quiet. It was insanely quiet, and
there's not much you can do, and it's if you're a Fond du Lac fan and a Fond du Lac player in general, a hit like that is something that does take the wind out of your sails, because it gives the other team all kinds of energy, and you're like, oh, what are we supposed to do? But AirTech presents our next game broadcast. No matter which type of heating system you have in your home, the knowledgeable technicians at AirTech Heating can perform a timely repair if things go wrong. Go to RadioPlusInfo.com for the complete schedule. Thursday, we got Mayville-Laconia girls basketball rivalry matchup rivalry matchup coming at you from Lamira. Should be a good one. Friday, doubleheader. Oakfield takes on CWC in boys and girls basketball. Campbellsport, Laconia, boys basketball. And then the Badgerland Conference Tournament, St. Mary Springs will take on Fox Cities, and Waupun will take on Nina Hortonville-Menasha. Cedar Grove, Belgium also heads their way to Mayville to take on Mayville in boys basketball. That'll be a good one as well. Saturday, more Badgerland Conference Tournament action. Jeff and I will be here all day long for the Constellation game, third place game, and the first place game, so should be a good one on Saturday again. This has been Justin Schwartzmiller alongside, I almost forgot actually. We like to do a prayer at the end of every broadcast for Radio Plus. Heavenly Father, in Jeff's live stream, Heavenly Father, we thank you once again for another great night of hockey. No major injuries happen, no bumps and bruises happen through this long winter season, especially the hockey season. Hopefully everyone can heal quickly. Prayers go to Mason Freese as he heals his broken hand as well. Want to thank everyone, want to make sure everyone gets home safely. In your name we pray, amen. I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. This was a fantastic night of hockey. 10 o'clock here in Central Time. I'm ready for bed. just about ready to go take a nap and get my Wednesday off and get reset for Thursday basketball. It's been Justin Schwartzmiller, Andy Staplefett for the Blue Line Ice Family Ice Center in Fond du Lac. Well, I'm struggling to finish this one. I'm just going to say good night, everybody.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville,